All right, welcome to this week's episode of The Conservative Input. We're back. You know, it's another week. We've had a few things happen, but we have a not something special, but we're gonna go into a little bit of a something at the end. But you know, we've got Josie, we've got Steven, Zane, and Devin are here for the first time in a
Yeah.
while, which is absolutely fantastic.
I'm in
So
the middle
yeah,
of a drive-through right now.
you're in the middle of a drive-through. Hey, that's okay, man.
Wow,
That's okay.
man.
We're gonna
Come
have
on.
fun.
Hey, politics never sleep or
Hey, there you
stop.
go. But
Politics never die. And
But
so,
first we're gonna have Steven give it a little bit of announcement. So take it away,
yes,
Steven.
all right, so I just want to make this big announcement. So, for those of you that don't know, there's an organization for young conservatives all across America called Turning Point USA, and they're actually going to be hosting an event this December. From December 18th to the 21st, there will be an event in Phoenix, Arizona, hosted by TPUSA called AmericaFest. It's going to be the biggest event in the conservative movement. There's going to be a whole bunch of speakers like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Ted Cruz, Jim Jordan, Kayleigh McEnany, and there's also gonna be like musical celebrities playing. There's wonderful concerts. It's gonna be super fun. And so if you haven't already, please go and register and get your tickets before they sell out because they sell out real quick. It's going to be a great time to hear different speakers about how we can win the culture war as conservatives. And it's also a great time just, get to meet like-minded people, get to know them, build relationships, build networks with them. So if you haven't already, please go and register. Go to the TPUSA website and go to their events page and look for AmericaFest and sign up. And it's going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you.
All right. Okay. And yeah, so I'm sure I know a few of us are going to be able to go. I heard Mason's going, Steven's going. Did Drew say if he was going to go?
I don't know.
I think Drew said something about it. I don't know. But yeah. So first order of business is something that actually I think is quite ironic. I think it's kind of funny. Um, well, technically it's not funny, but what's happened in the past makes it, like I said, ironic. So, and I will go ahead and share the article with the screen, then I'll share it with y'all. So,
Oh, let's bring it up. Bring up that article, boy.
all right. And then, let me see here. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about Alec Baldwin and what he did to kind of get the internet's attention this week. So, are you guys? Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Whoa.
So this is an article by the Daily Wire. So actor Alec Baldwin discharges prop gun on movie set, killing one, injuring another. Authorities say. So 63. He was working on a movie called Rust. All right, and from what I've heard, he's a producer on the film. And somebody handed him a weapon or a prop weapon. Um, and he shot and killed someone. Supposedly it was filled with blanks, but obviously not. There's just a lot that's been going on. So it was one bullet that he shot, but there was reports of 3 other bullets being shot previously in the week. You had people that you know left because of unsafe working conditions, but so the person shot was the cinematographer. Her name was I feel bad. I don't know how to pronounce this. Helena Hutchins, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Helena Hutchins. Yeah,
And then
that sounds about right.
so the bullet went through her and then hit the director as well.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
So-
so much dog.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to this, honestly.
It's really sad.
It is sad,
Yeah,
and it is
sad.
sad. Especially since you have him tweeting things in 2017, and I will try and pull up those tweets right now. So, hold up. There we
I
go.
just don't
Now they can see us.
understand how
this is like still happening whenever there's always like gun scenes in all types of movies, and especially like I've seen several memes where it talks about The Crow, the movie The Crow, and where the actor was actually killed in a gun scene. And so I feel like Hollywood should have like already figured that out, and this shouldn't have ever happened again.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, and what I find is the most crazy is that there was reports of guns discharging earlier in the week. Okay, people left because of it. They had to actually bring in an entirely new crew. Okay. And I don't
cannot believe it.
understand why they're using. I mean, I understand like okay, real guns are probably easier to get a hold of. I guess it sounds weird, but it's hard to make like an actual prop. You have to hire somebody to like make the prop, and it's a hassle. So why not just hire an armorer? You know, um, but it's just insane to me that they were using a real weapon that was loaded. Period. Okay. Clearly, he had no idea how gun safety works. Because why are you pointing a gun at someone? Why is your finger on the trigger, and why is it being shot? You know,
Yeah.
especially if you're a producer. Okay, why are you pointing it at a cinematographer with a director behind her?
Oh my lord, yeah, that's just messed up, man.
Yeah, it's like you would think it'd be one thing if you're like the actor in the scene and like your role is or your scene is
You cut out.
Oh.
She cut out.
Oh no.
No, I mean, yeah, I agree with Josie there. Like, I think it's just some tragic accident.
Yeah, and it is tragic. It's just, and you'll see this next. Okay, so let's go here, and then let me share it with y'all. So this tweet, it says, as the audience can see already, it says, "I wonder how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone." And you have to think. I mean, you'd think somebody that holds this mentality would be just a tiny bit safer around guns, you know, and what I think is the issue is that these people who are all for like restricting access to weapons, gun control, gun laws, like extensive background checks, or just a gun buyback or like a ban of all guns, they don't understand. They don't understand the training you have to go through, and the background checks you already have to go through in order to actually own and be able to open carry or conceal carry. Which one do you have to get a license for? Conceal carry?
Yeah,
Concealed
concealed
carry.
carry. I think so. Concealed carry is
Concealed.
probably
It
yeah.
is
Okay.
concealed carry, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like these people really don't understand like what is really going on when it comes to that type of stuff. And then it sucks. It really does.
I mean, I don't know. It was accidental. It was I think like maybe Alec Baldwin. I think it somehow had a way of like just coming back.
Yeah. And I mean, I know it was accidental, but
Yeah.
you have to think there was 3 previous shots before. People complained about the working conditions. An entire crew left just to be replaced, and then it comes out that he's a producer. I don't know if he's acting too, but he's a producer and he's holding a weapon and shooting it. Why? Why?
Well, and then he says, all that stuff about the officers, and it's like, well, then you should be held to the same standard that you were trying to hold the officer to, even though the officer was coming across someone that he had no clue who it was, had no clue what he had on him, what his mentality was,
Yeah.
he should be held to the same standard that he thought the officer should. So he should be subject to charges.
So we've seen this a lot, and we've talked about it a couple times on the podcast. Whenever there's like a big shooting, okay, It's usually when the police officer feels that his life, or his or her life, or somebody else's life is in danger. Okay? And a police officer's duty is to serve and protect. Okay? If he can't serve and if he can't protect, what's the point of him being there?
Mhm.
You know? And, you know, it is tragic how some of these people die. But, you know, what are we supposed to tell kids? You know, like the one I think that tweet specifically was referring to the kid who was shot by a police officer after he pointed a toy gun at the police officer. You know, I hate that this is the way it has to like be proven to him, but not everything is black and white. You know, guns are a bit more complicated, and you have to go through a bit more training, and you have to be a bit more careful with them than a lot of people think. You know,
Uh-huh.
so
I mean, yeah.
Well, also, this isn't the first time. Like, this
Yeah.
isn't the first time that there was, like, you know, gun discharges. So, like,
Yeah.
clearly there was a pattern there, and they didn't fix it after 3 times or however many it was. So, you're going to criticize other people, and then even after it happened multiple times, you still didn't fix the problem.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's just wild, honestly. Honestly, the gun shootings, man, like accidental or like just on purpose, I was just like,
Yeah.
it just boggles
Well,
my mind.
Speaking of on purpose, apparently,
Yeah.
I'll look it up, but I had heard somewhere that Helena Hutchins was the wife of the lawyer in the Trump trial and Trump investigation, and the lawyer
Yeah.
had said something about Josie. Are you looking it up right now?
No, I'm trying to get my Wi-Fi to work. on my
Oh, you're
laptop.
good. You're good. You're usually sleuthing, so I figured.
Yeah, I would be.
Helena Hutchins' husband. Let's look it up like that. But yeah, apparently, yep. Wait, no. Okay, Alina, Matthew Hutchins. He is an attorney with the Los Angeles law firm Latham and Watkins, according to his LinkedIn page. He graduated from Harvard Law School. So let me look up that law firm. Okay, so here's the headline, and this is Lucianne.com. It took me a while to find this, but Alec Baldwin's shooting victim was wife of Latham and Watkins' lawyer, which represent the Clinton-connected attorney that was just indicted by Bob Durham. So, Clinton-connected attorney. So that's people working with the Clintons.
What?
He was indicted, and that was the wife of one of the lawyers that worked with the company. Now, that may have been a lot of coincidence, but I don't know. It's a funny conspiracy theory. But yeah, the audience doesn't know that, but we just spent a lot of time on that for me looking at an article. So,
Wow.
um,
Yeah.
now okay. Oh, we can see Zane. Zane's on his computer.
Can't help back to like the conspiracy theory.
There we go.
You can't help but to think like there's something more to that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like everybody called us conspiracy theorists whenever we kept saying that the COVID was, you know, man-made, and here it is. It comes out, it's man-made in the Wuhan lab, and so it's like still because it's crazy whenever everything still keeps coming out and confirming like some of the things that we are thinking, you know. So I mean, I think it's like a legitimate like theory.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like sometimes conspiracy theories are just true.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just like, let's just keep an open mind on things. Let's just like Like, okay, is this true or not? We're gonna do our research on this. Like, and we are getting better. We are getting better. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh yeah, you know, but yeah, conspiracy theories. I don't know. Like I said, that word gets thrown around a lot. It's just kind of overplayed at this point. Now you're just using that to silence the other side, even if we are telling you the truth. You still want to cause that. You still trying to post your narrative. It's like, what's the point then? What is
Honestly.
true? What is not true?
Honestly. We're no longer conspiracy theorists with one big thing now. So quite a bit ago, Rand Paul was asking Fauci about why the NIH funded the Wuhan laboratory and funded gain-of-function research in COVID. And Fauci was like, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. There was no funding of gain-of-function research in the Wuhan laboratory. And Rand Paul was like, what? I mean, it's right here. You funded gain-of-function research in the
Hey, yo, we
Wuhan
got those
laboratory.
emails.
We got the
Fauci.
emails.
Hey, yo, Fauci, we got the emails.
Yep, not surprising now.
And then he was all like, frankly, you don't know what you're talking about. And we're like,
okay. We don't know what we're talking about. Us conservatives, we don't know what we're
yeah, we don't know what we're talking about. So,
Hmm.
the NIH just confirmed that they funded gain-of-function research in the Wuhan laboratory.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because of my extensive research of Wikipedia, I now have a PhD in some medical.
And gain-of-function
Field.
research.
Yeah,
You have a PhD in gain-of-function research? Yeah, me too, bud.
yeah.
Oh my lord. This is honestly just
I'm
gotten
now
out of control.
bigger brained than Fauci.
Facts.
I mean, we already know that's possible. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's smart at
honestly,
it.
Fauci's just whatever. Like at this point, I just refuse to listen to. Oh, and everybody that's watching this podcast, don't forget to go to the Fauci documentary. Go to search up the Fauci documentary on YouTube. Look up the trailers. Give them a whole bunch. Give him a whole bunch of dislikes. He deserves them for lying.
Okay. Watch it, then dislike it. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, no, we won't torment you to that. Just, I don't know. So
I was exaggerating a little bit, but
I think what the biggest thing is
Hey, yo, what?
he lied to Congress. He lied to the
Well,
American people.
Not only that, like from him lying, so many people have died. It's like and the scary part about it too is if you have a lot of doctors and nurses and stuff like that follow him and that listen to him, and it's like, how can you trust someone that lied to all the American people, and all these people have died from getting COVID, and he wanted to cover up everything, So it's
Exactly.
like, how can you trust the health industry at the moment?
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us have been thinking that for a while now. How can we trust the information we're getting when, we can't really trust anybody involved in the government right now. From the very beginning of the Biden administration, there have been red flags for a lot of us. And those red flags have not gone away. The Arizona election audit didn't ease any of our worries about election fraud. Hey, YouTube, there's no evidence of widespread voter fraud, errors, or glitches that change the outcome of the U.S. election. Whatever.
Yep.
Lies.
No, Devin.
They're all lies.
Yeah.
Satirical, of course, right, Devin?
It's very satirical.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
hopefully.
So, none of these red flags have gone away, and if anything, everything they've done has just, made us worry even more. Because now, not only did he fund gain-of-function research in COVID, okay, which most likely led to it getting out. So if Fauci had not funded gain-of-function research in the Wuhan laboratory, would we still be here in this situation?
Probably not.
Exactly.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely not, but you never know. Somebody else may have funded it. I don't know. I don't really care. And then
It was the Illuminati.
the
Calling it.
It's
the Illuminati.
Y'all saying It's on our
No,
$1
no.
bill. Come on now. The
Hey, yo.
Arizona election audit. It brought up more questions than answers. You know,
Oh,
why
yeah.
was there thousands of duplicate ballots? Why was there millions of files deleted? Why was there at least like 2,000 something deceased people that voted? Why was there people that voted after they moved out of the county, after they moved out of state? You know,
Mhm.
Yeah. But
why
it's so
why all
fair.
this stuff?
It's so
Why
safe
all
and
this stuff?
secure.
Yeah, why all
It's
this
so
stuff
safe
in
and secure,
Maricopa
bro.
County?
Like, come
Okay.
on. It's so safe and secure, though, right? Like, come on.
Super safe and
Definitely. You know,
secure.
those
Oh,
mail-in
yeah.
ballots are safe.
The most secure election in American history, right after the California recall election.
Yeah, the most safe. Wow. Yeah, Biden is popular amongst so many Americans, everybody. Like, come on, man.
81 million votes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the most popular president. Don't you guys know?
Yeah, the
Most
81
popular
million
And
president.
can't even form a sentence.
What's funny is that his animatronic is more popular than actual Biden.
So speaking of China, or at least relating to China, China recently set off a hypersonic missile that was nuclear
Wow.
capable.
Okay, there we go. China. Oh my guys. I don't
So-
honestly why you bring up China, bro? Honestly, as an Asian, like if I hear one more thing about China, I'm just gonna rage. I'm literally just raging at China.
Are you waiting? Are you waiting for
Come on.
Korea? Are you waiting for Korea to send off an hypersonic missile?
Maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
the one problem is if Korea sets one off, you know they're gonna use it.
Okay. Well, which Korea are we talking about, Zane?
Definitely the one that will use it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't know. China's just doing China's but Biden, I don't know. I just think Biden won't do much
Well,
though.
So here's the thing. You know, the commies aren't really worried about the actual commies aren't worried about being woke. They don't care. You know,
Oh yeah,
we've
Vladimir Putin.
got a transgender 4-star general in our military now.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Russia's training their soldiers to do backflips in, high tech military grade armor, and China's developing like super suits and shooting off interplanetary missiles. Okay.
Oh yeah, well,
Like
our military is busy trying to teach all the people in our military how to nicely, politely ask them to say the right pronouns. You know.
yeah, and be less white.
Gotta use the right pronouns. So be less white. Not for...
You know,
Oh boy, now we're gonna have a very small military.
I think it's going to get to the point where, I mean, I feel like these countries already look at us and like laugh. They're at least snickering under their breath because I mean, our administration, our government, our military is not worried about the right things. You know.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. We always honestly like people like the other countries are laughing at us right now. I mean, people have said that with Trump, and I'm just like Biden. They just like now they're taking us less serious than before. Like,
I mean, and it's
Yeah,
not,
I
and
mean,
it's-
maybe with
maybe with
Sorry.
Trump. What? No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe with Trump they were laughing because he's kind of funny or he puts his foot in his mouth. But now they're actually laughing because we have no capability compared to them, and we are just weakening ourselves from the inside, doing their work for them.
Yeah,
come on, man.
instead of having a funny loudmouth president, now we have an incompetent president. Literally at the G7 summit, people were laughing at him, not with him.
He didn't even know like what time of day it was too.
And it's just, I mean,
what the heck is this, man?
it's a real big "I told you so" to everybody who voted Biden.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know what they were expecting. And speaking
Yeah.
and speaking of Biden, the CNN town hall. I mean, really,
Oh gosh.
what were we trying to do there?
I don't actually know anything about this.
I
Well,
think
but-
there was a
okay.
solid 50 people there.
Yeah, Biden was just like, I remember he was just doing this jetpack pose. I like self picture.
We'll bring it up. We'll bring it up.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
All right.
Let's give Josie more red pills.
Honestly, okay. So it. This man. I don't understand what is going on with this man. So let's. I'm switching over to the info net.
Oh my
Infowars.
Exactly. As you can see, this man looks like he is trying to fly with a jetpack. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. You know, he's just standing
Bruh.
there, and it's not, and like people will say, oh, this is just like a freeze frame. This is one frame. Nope, he is doing it for minutes on end. On end, he is just standing there like this.
Bruh.
And-
he looks like a kid who just like successfully took a dump in the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
So, have you guys ever
Now he's
seen?
Beavis and Butthead, bro.
Yeah,
What?
okay. I'm glad you know what Beavis and Butthead is. Okay.
I mean, I just read the title there.
Oh, well, darn.
But I know.
Darn.
No, yeah.
So,
I've never watched the show, but
Hey, if Beavis and Butthead were president, you know, at least we'd have toilet paper. I am the mighty Cornholio. I need some TP for my bunghole. It's
hey, yo,
just
we should. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna start I can't speak. I'm gonna start a petition to get
Yeah.
Homer Simpson to become our president.
honestly, we'll have the best economy ever. I don't care what people say.
He's better
Yeah.
than Biden.
3
On-
million jobs
Hey.
added, more than Trump. Wow.
Like I said it before, I'll say it again. Those were jobs people left because of the lockdown. You know, you're not adding anything. You're just people are in the jobs. There's not more jobs than there was before.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much
Yeah.
it for the news. So we've got say good news.
The news.
The news.
The news.
So, what's left on the agenda is how are we thinking about is that all that's left on the agenda? I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, how do we feel about 2022? What's happening?
Republican resurgence.
Republican resurgence? How?
I think this might be a great opportunity for Republicans to like elect good candidates and just like fire back. And Biden, I feel like the midterms, Republicans, they're gonna get more fired up than the last midterm. I feel somewhat hopeful. Like, there's a part of me that feels like it's a little bit skeptical. I feel like the Biden administration is just gonna impose a lot more mandates, but like Republicans, they're pushing back. Like, you know, DeSantis is like a hero in our movement right now. He's being a hero.
Yeah.
Like Trump. DeSantis is firing back, and so like, and plus, there's been like in New York, there's been like protests against the vaccine mandate. You know,
Oh yeah.
I do feel somewhat hopeful, and in a way, I'm trying to contribute to that by saying like trying to define mask mandates. I'm like,
Yeah.
no mask for me.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
My prediction.
your prediction, Zane?
My predictions for 2022. There's going to be more vaccine mandates, more vaccine pushing from the Biden administration.
Okay.
There's going to be another Gavin Newsom recall.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's possible, but okay.
China is going to do what China does. We're going to hear a little bit more about Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And
Come on,
See.
Zane. Zane.
more people trying to go against the pro-life laws that are being put
Yeah,
in place.
Which
Come on,
the
guys.
Supreme Court has been upholding so far.
Yeah. What was it? It was Texas that started it, and I think Florida did.
Well, it
Florida?
started a while. It started in Florida and Georgia.
Yeah.
We started. I think Georgia had the first heartbeat bill.
I think
Okay.
wasn't Mississippi on there too? They just
I think so.
passed one.
It's the
Yeah.
southern states. I mean, let's be honest. It's all in the Bible
Hey,
Belt.
South is the best.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, everybody's
the
moving
best.
here. Everybody's moving to Texas. Everybody's moving to Florida. Georgia. So I know at the beginning of us doing the whole podcast thing, I talked a lot about how Georgia's population is increasing quite a bit, especially Middle Georgia where I live. It's slowed down because you have a lot of people moving to Florida. You have a lot of people moving to Tennessee, and a lot of people moving to West Virginia, and then Texas now. So I'd like to think it's kind of leveled off, but Texas and Florida are definitely getting massive amount of people.
Yeah, we got like nobody moving up north.
Of course not. Of course not.
It's up north. Up north is lame.
I mean, you're up there in the Midwest, so I mean,
Honestly,
there's not really much there,
Or-
is there?
Zane kind of just dampened the
there's
spirit a little
cornfields.
bit.
Cornfield. Hey, there we go.
There's cornfield. We got
Spirit.
cornfields, cows, cheese.
What would you say, Steven?
I just think Zane kind of dampened a little bit of the hopeful spirit with his prediction.
I mean, I'd say it's
No.
accurate.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
It's still kind of dampening our. I'm trying to keep the faith. I'm trying to hold the line in the East Coast, even before if I make like a potential trip to like Texas or Florida. I'm gonna still try and hold the line.
Hey, yo, you guys should come to Minnesota in December when it's snowing.
Oh, I've been to Minnesota actually. Like
In the cold though, in wintertime.
yeah,
I'd
like,
prefer
November and
to stay
December,
here.
It's very cold. I went down sledding. Okay.
Oh, yo, sledding? No,
Yeah, it
no,
was
we call it
fun,
tubing
okay.
here.
Now
But
I know there's a few
Cool.
places in North Carolina where it snows quite a bit, right, Josie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we enjoy pretty nice weather most of the year, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Me and Josie have fun. You guys can enjoy the snow. We're good.
yeah.
I hate snow.
I mean, I like
I
it.
like
It's
it
just
sometimes. Yeah.
I don't
I
even like the heat. I just like.
It's not all the time.
Hate.
you know.
Let's go. Anyways, wow. Have you guys said your predictions for 2022?
yeah, Josie. What are your predictions?
Let's see. Well, okay, so I'm thinking, well, it's really encouraging with all the stuff with the school boards
Mhm.
going on. Like a lot of parents are waking up or actually doing stuff about it. So that's really encouraging. I'm thinking that will continue in a good direction. And then hopefully like we'll see more places refusing to comply with like vaccine mandates and mask mandates and stuff like In and Out in California.
Heck
I
yeah.
And
think.
we saw Southwest Airlines go back on their decision
Yeah.
to uphold those mandates, which is absolutely fantastic. Because
I'm hoping, yeah.
dang,
Nobody can fly.
yeah.
Planes.
Now we just need shipping companies and ports. And Ron DeSantis, he actually said that if California ports aren't taking your stuff, we'll let you in. You just come through the Panama Canal. I know it's a little bit of a trip, but you come through the Panama Canal. You stop by our ports. We'll ship your stuff off to the rest of the country. Screw California.
Yeah.
Yeah, why even go to California?
It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more work, but at least they're not stuck. Because there's an oil spill off the coast of California now
Yeah.
Bro.
because they won't take the cargo ships.
Also, just
Wow.
California
What is in
smells.
California right now?
California
Someone-
does smell.
It does. It's a wasteland.
What
of
is-
filth.
What is happening with
Trash.
California right now? First the COVID mandates, now this. The oil spill. Like, oh, California, fix yourself.
Well, so
Yeah.
here's the thing. In the states where we have like lockdowns and stuff, there is no real news.
Yep.
You know, there's not any real news in New York except for the protests that are going on there. In California, there's no real news because, let's be honest, majority of Californians that are actually affected by the masks and the lockdowns are the Dems living in cities, and they're completely okay with it. So
Yeah, there's
the rest of California doesn't really have to worry about it that much because they live pretty far away from each other.
Oh yeah, but the masks are supposed to help you. They're
Yeah.
supposed to keep you
Or-
safe.
or it's
Like,
kind of
come
funny
on, man.
whenever you hear news about California, it's always like Southern California, like LA
Yep.
area. It's always just that area. You never hear anything about like North California or anybody up there. They're just kind of on their own.
Yeah.
That is so not based.
So my predictions for 2022. So I've thought about this quite a bit actually. I think the Democrats made a very poor decision in 2020. They made a really bad decision. They decided to take the progressives under their belt to adopt their ideas and to actually try and put them in place. But they grossly underestimated the Republicans. They thought that they would be able to get this $3.5 trillion bill out. That did not happen. They thought that they thought they would have a lot more support. They thought Biden would be able to carry out things a lot smoother than he did. And the progressives in the House and in the Senate are not happy.
Yeah.
So, I think what's going to happen is there's going to be Democrats and progressives running in these Senate and House races, and they're not going to be able to get a majority.
Oh yeah.
The votes are going to be split between progressives and Democrats, and then what's going to happen? Republicans are going to get majority.
Yeah.
And then they'll fill seats. And I think that's exactly. I think that's what's going to happen in 2024 too. I think that's what's going to happen in 2026 and in 2028. I do not see the Democrats winning another major election for quite a while. You know, we've got blue states that are turning red for the first time, and I was getting some. I think one of their seats turned blue for the first time, turned red the first time in like 46 years, or is projected to turn red the first time in 46 years. We've got Virginia. It's Virginia, right? Loudoun County is in Virginia.
Yeah, I think.
I think so.
We're trying to avoid Loudoun County because it's kind of even though it's important,
Loudoun
it's
County,
kind of
it's funny in Virginia.
it's
yeah.
really spicy. So
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a pretty much good consensus about it. It's just not really appropriate for YouTube, especially for the audience we're trying to attract. So
Yeah.
Virginia, first time in 12 years, you know, there's an actual threat of their governor being red. You know, I think in 2024 with the presidential election, I feel like Republicans are going to vote Republican. Okay.
Yeah.
I think independents, they're going to vote Republican. Democrats are going to vote Democrat. Progressives are going to vote progressive. Okay, and in the final election, we may have 3 candidates for the first time in a while. If Bernie runs again, I see Bernie getting to the end, along with a Democrat and a Republican. It's the first time since Ross Perot, and Perot actually made quite a bit of headway. I think Perot was part of the Green Party, which Trump was part of the Green Party too. He believed in a centrist third party, which is crazy. Yeah. Which is crazy that he became so conservative. But I do think there's going to be a third party in 2024. I could be wrong. I most likely will be wrong, but I think it's possible. And I think progressives and Democrats are going to split that vote for the left, and Republicans are going to snatch the presidency. And I see that. I see the same thing happening in 2024 with that's going to happen in 2022 with the Senate and the House. You know. I see a lot of governors switching over. I do not know about California. California, I feel like, is a lost cause.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, they're just they've always been
Re-electing Gavin Newsom or not recalling Gavin Newsom. I didn't see that coming. Now, I do think there was. I think there was evidence of election fraud in the California recall election, but probably not YouTube. You never know.
I don't know. Yeah, we just gotta keep looking, keep searching.
There definitely was. I'm gonna just say it. There was.
Zane.
I think we just gotta keep looking. You know, there may be, maybe not. Like, who knows? Like,
hey, maybe if we look.
I doubt they're gonna do an audit because it'd be up to the. I think it. When it comes to governor races, I think it's up to the state because states decide how they run their elections, so the U.S. government, the federal government can't interfere. So that'd be up to the state to decide if they're going to audit that election, and I doubt that the Senate or the House would agree to that there.
Yeah, we all know that the state government in California is just kind of we don't talk about them.
Yeah. So do you guys think there's going to be a civil war?
I hope not.
I definitely hope not.
I feel like there might be, just not to the extent like anywhere near what it was.
I think.
Oh, of course not. Well, I mean, okay. So if you think about it, we already are in civil war.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
We have a
it's-
war of
It won't be
ideologies.
actual. I don't think it'll be actual like
Armed
fight.
Yeah, I
conflict.
think it'll be a political
Yeah.
Cold War between Democrats
It
and
could-
Republicans.
Do you see?
Hey,
Okay,
yo,
so
we
do you
gonna
see a
nuke.
split?
Split?
Yeah.
Oh man.
A national
Pro-
divorce?
Maybe not. Maybe.
I think so, yeah, because it feels like some of the like left states are trying to do that, and then also some of the right states are working on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I mean, the thing is, you have to think about what that would entail. Would they go by
Yeah.
states or would they go by counties? Because if they go by counties, the country's
Mm-hmm.
going to look very weird. If they go by states, the country's going to look very weird.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to have a continuous country if they do that. So, I mean, I don't feel like it's going to split very well. If anything, I see us being more of a I see us being more of a confederacy of states. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
the Confederacy, but you know, a group kind of like the EU. But you never know. If it happens, I see that. I think there is going to be some more armed conflict.
Yeah.
But it'll mostly be a political Cold War
Yeah,
between
most
Democrats
likely.
and Republicans.
It'll mostly be armed conservatives against libs with trash can lids.
Or like just throw a water bottle. Like the
Yeah.
best you could probably throw is like just bottles, or like
Right.
See,
soda cans.
here's the thing. I find that conservatives are more likely going to be hesitant
Mm-hmm.
about
That's
coming to arms.
Mm-hmm.
Why
I mean,
is that? Let's
look at the Alec Baldwin thing. You know, clearly people on the left don't know gun safety.
Oh yeah.
And then you have a whole bunch of conservatives online being like, dude, why are you pointing a gun at someone? Like, regardless of if it has blanks, regardless if it's a prop, regardless of if, you know, it had the safety on, you don't ever point a gun at anybody ever. You do not look down that barrel and hold the gun up and point it at something unless you intend to shoot.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I've been around guns a lot of times. I've shot guns. I've like helped kids shoot guns. I'm part of something called Royal Rangers, and there's a lot of shooting. And there's clay pigeon shooting at a camp, and I've had to tell kids like, "Hey, yo, you're pointing that at my face right now.
Yeah.
Point that off up into the air, like where no one's gonna like it's not near anybody, and don't put your hand on the trigger, like finger on the trigger, until you're ready to shoot.
Finger off the trigger.
Safety on too.
Safety on. Point it at the ground. Finger off the trigger. Safety on.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold with two hands.
Yeah, I should have.
I hate people who like hold a gun like this, and I'm like, you are not going to shoot accurately.
I mean, I carry one-handed. Sometimes I'll walk around with it, kind
Why
of
do
just
you-
holding it or whatever.
Why do you just hold it?
Hey, yo, we're from the Midwest. We just kind of, just hold it.
You just grip it. You palm it.
Yeah, like we don't like in Hunter State they taught us like all these like ways to hold a gun where you like hold it like this or like this, and I'm just like I just hold it by like the middle of it and walk around.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's what we
forget
do.
holsters.
Yeah, that's what we do.
oh yeah, just or like
Hey, yeah,
just
forget a
imagine
holster for a
Josie
handgun. Just hold it
carrying
by the
a big
barrel.
old machine gun. How about Josie carries a machine gun and you go, yeah.
Josie, okay. I'm gonna run y'all through. it. Okay.
Listen here.
War breaks out. All right. We've got to defend ourselves.
Yep.
Josie, what's your weapon of choice? And
a
can you-
bow.
A bow.
Oh.
Like a bow or a crossbow?
A bow.
A bow.
Like Legolas. Yeah.
All right. I can get behind it. Okay. All right. Zane, weapon of choice.
Can I pick two?
Sure.
Okay, for secondary, I'd pick a Glock 23,
Okay.
and like primary. Probably an AR-15.
And okay. Hey. I'm cool with that. What about you, Steven? Weapon of choice. War breaks out.
War breaks out. Oh my secondary weapon would be, first of all, I'd probably try to carry a firearm.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
what type? Come on, man. You gotta be specific.
Okay, different types. I'm trying to look up.
Okay, wait, Josie. Short
Yeah.
bow, long bow, hunting bow,
Crossbow.
Longbow.
longbow. I see.
Yeah.
You. I
Oh,
see.
yeah,
You.
where's the firearm?
Hey, yo, no. I'm gonna switch mine to a semi-automatic Barrett 50 cal
Okay.
with a bump stock.
Different.
I want
types
a
of machine-
fully automatic revolver.
Okay.
Nah,
types
bro,
of
I want a
machine.
double barrel with an extended clip on the handle.
Or what about? Oh wait, I got it. How about
That's cursed.
machine gun? How about Colt automatic rifle?
Okay.
That's
Colt
a
automatic.
primary weapon.
All right.
Firearms. Any? Oh my gosh, you guys are. Well, you guys are just so like. Are we going there? I am literally like ready for war. Like I am literally just like mentally, I'm just like I'm ready to fight.
Hey, yo, I want this.
Okay. All right. All right. Now take it down.
Different types of different
Hey,
types
yo,
of
I'll
firearms.
take one of those. I'll take your entire stock.
All right.
No, how about or like my secondary weapon of choice would be. Oh my lord, where's the firearm? Oh my gosh, AR-15 rifles.
Your secondary is an AR-15.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
So you
Dual-wielding
just got
2 AR, bro.
dual wielding rifles. That's hardcore. That's hardcore. That's not even a primary and a secondary. That's just 2 rifles, bro.
Nah, bro, go
Yeah,
with an Uzi.
I'd rather carry big rifles right at this
I got you.
point.
I got you.
Go with an Uzi. They're ineffective, they're useless, and it just scares people away.
Honestly. So okay, for mine, I'm gonna get behind the secondary and the primary thing too, and I agree
Cool.
with you, Zane. For the primary, gotta
Yeah.
be an AR-15.
Hey.
Gotta be. Now, what I'm talking for my secondary, I'm a Beretta guy. I like Berettas. I like
Beretta.
Berettas. What is that funny?
No. It's very funny.
Oh God, dang! I see how it is. For my
My dad
secondary,
is...
what's up?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say my dad is Beretta. I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's a Benelli.
So I'm going for my secondary. I'm gonna go with ooh, geez. You know, I like the boxy look, but I gotta go with the classic. You know, I'm gonna go with the 92X full size. It's a big gun, man.
Ooh.
It's
Ooh.
a big gun.
Oh, it's a 92 what?
92X full size.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It's big.
Bet.
Let me see. I'm looking for the actual like sizes.
No, six better.
Length 8.5 inches. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's a long gun. That's a long
Hey, yo.
pistol.
Can I change my secondary?
Yeah, what's your secondary?
Desert Eagle.
A Desert Eagle? All right.
Desert
You
Eagle.
know, my primary, I'll switch it. My primary weapon will be an AR-15.
Okay, your primary is an AR-15. What's your secondary?
The firearm.
Oh wait, no. I wanna switch mine to AK.
We are switching so much.
I want an AK-5C, my guy.
Okay. Josie, you staying where you are?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You made up your mind and you can stick to it. Good for
Hey,
you.
yo,
Yeah.
but what kind of vehicle? Oh wait, no, we gotta talk about vehicles now.
Oh
what
my
kind of
gosh.
post-apocalyptic vehicle?
Skateboard.
Skateboard? Ooh,
Skateboard with the
Josie is based, man. She's just riding down the highway on her skateboard, taking out folks with an bow and arrow.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I'll be honest, you gotta get some throwing knives too.
Yeah.
That'd be like,
Okay.
pew.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm gonna go with my car. 92 Honda Accord. You know, I might chop the top off. That'd be kind of baller.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're in
Yeah, bro.
apocalypse, yo.
Yeah,
Apocalypse. I like
Hold
how
on,
we
hold on.
started out with Civil War. Now we're talking apocalypse.
it's close enough.
Hey, honestly.
Hey, you know You know I'm about to roll up in that Civic with a laptop in the passenger seat. Freaking LS swapped, turbocharged.
Bro, I need to get my horsepower curve boosted, bro.
Bruh, I just figured out this new tune. I need some help with it.
I need some engine tuning, broski.
I saw this in Fast and Furious, bro. You just gotta type a bunch of buttons and then you go fast.
Wait, so Josie, are you sticking with the skateboard?
Yeah.
Okay, hey.
Hey, the
I'm down
supercharged
with it. I'm down
Vic.
with it. What about you?
Nah,
What
but-
about you, Steven? What's your go-to ride for the apocalypse?
Oh, what?
What's your go-to ride for the apocalypse?
A motorcycle.
Motorcycle? I'm gonna go for
Motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Hey,
Not
I
just
mean-
because you said it.
Hey, yo, go with the crotch rocket, bro.
What's a crotch rocket?
You don't know what a crotch rocket is?
Motorcycle.
Is it a
Motorcycle.
it's a motorcycle? Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a high speed motorcycle, and everyone's just like,
Hey,
"Man,
that's cool. We got a crew right here. We got a chopped off 92 Accord. We got a Civic tuner. We got a skate. Don't worry, Josie. I can give you a ride every once in a while if you need one.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I gotta
You
make
might
sure
get a
the
little
Civic-
tired skateboarding
I gotta
everywhere.
make sure the Civic's a
Maybe.
manual, so none of the millennials can take it.
Yeah. Hey, rule number 1 of the apocalypse: learn how to drive manual.
Oh, it's easy. You just go.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like-
the biggest anti-theft device now. That's what my dad says all the time. No kids know how to drive manual anymore, so you don't have to worry about it.
Or you can do what my friend's brother did and just walked around our church with a steering wheel.
What?
Oh, this guy was walking around our church with his steering wheel.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Okay.
But you can drive it anyways. You just take a screwdriver, just cram it in the thing, Or you can take a wrench.
You know, I'd prefer
Yeah.
steering wheel, please. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I can, like, I'll drive with, like, I'll have my hand out the window because I like having my hand out the window, and I will drive with one hand.
Hey, yo, that's scary.
It's
if like
scary
a car
if
just zooms past you and you're like, ah.
Especially if your car likes to turn to the left and you have a manual and you have to shift gears. It's only a little dangerous, but regardless, I think we've got this settled. You know, we've got it figured out. This is
I
the
think so.
apocalypse crew.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know. I'll be whipping around in a Tesla Roadster too. Modified
Tesla,
Tesla
yeah, you
Roadster.
can only have one car.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna have 2 cars.
Okay, where's the electricity
come
gonna
on.
come from then?
Oh, yo, you didn't let me finish. I'm gonna put an engine in that thing.
What?
So what's the point of it being a
What?
Tesla?
It
Come
looks
on.
cool.
Yeah, bro, come on, man. You serious?
Cybertruck.
I'll gap people, I saw Prius. This guy put a Hellcat engine in a Prius. I'm gonna do that with
You
a
are
Tesla
so
Roadster.
unbelievable, man.
I'm gonna put a Hellcat engine in a Tesla. They won't expect it.
You're so unbelievable, bro.
All right. Well, I think we've covered just about everything.
I think we've covered plenty. No.
Plenty.
Yeah.
So,
a lot
um,
more than we need.
Buy a Tesla Roadster.
Buy a Tesla Roadster. Hey, Elon Musk is based, bro.
A beast.
Sometimes he's kind of weird. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So I guess to close us out, like, comment, subscribe, check out the podcast. We're on Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts. We're on a whole bunch of other podcasting platforms, Spotify. Leave a 5-star review, share with your friends. And yeah, did any of y'all have anything you wanted to say?
Go follow my Twitch.
Go follow. Yeah,
Go follow Zane's Twitch. Zane, what's your Twitch?
XX Mr. Taco Sauce XX.
XX Mr. Taco Sauce XX.
They didn't let me just do Mr. Taco Sauce. I'm mad.
I'll leave a link. Send me a link for that.
Hey, yo, cool.
All right.
Again, sign up for the AmericaFest in December. I
I need to
personally
sign up.
sign up.
It's December 18th to 21st.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
Oh, yo, that's
Wow.
in Arizona? Hold up.
Yeah. Josie, anything from you?
Nope. I'm
Nope.
good.
You good? All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody have a wonderful whatever time of the day it is. And Adios.
Bye bye.
Peace out.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of distracted. What were we just talking about?
Well, we were talking about the
Oh,
conspiracy.
so like conspiracy theories and how they called us conspiracy theorists, and it turned out conspiracies were true.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
No, we're still conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, you never know.
None of it's
Okay.
true. None of it's true.
Speaking of a conspiracy theory,
9/11 was an inside job.
all right. So Devin says she's gonna go on a call, so she doesn't know when she's gonna be back. So we'll go ahead and start without her. Are you guys okay with that?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
You good?
Yeah, I was opening my mouth the whole time. I was like waiting out there. I cracked up.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
Glad you're still alive, Steven.